Let's make a huge bowl blank and turn it on the lathe today.
Have you been practicing transitions?
I do like doing editing tricks, and speaking of that, I'm super happy that you showed up today because we have some things to talk about. My audience gave you a name.
Oh, really? I can't wait to hear my new name.
There were lots of great suggestions from the comments of the last video. Lots of people wanted me to call you Johnny. I think it was just familiar with the whole short circuit thing and Johnny 5 and all that kind of stuff. So the thing is, there's already 5 people that helped me out with my live show. There's Jake, Jackie, Jamie, Joey, and Jenny already. So you'll be the 6th J name. So we're going to call you JX6. So J times 6. JX6 is going to be your complete name. And I'm just going to call you Johnny, if that's okay with you.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I have my own full name. Thank you to all of the people that gave suggestions.
All right, now, Johnny, you are a robot or an AI voice. I like saying robot, so I'm just going to call you robot. So you're not able to read the room. You kind of can't gauge emotions or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice how names work. Whenever I call you by your first name, just Johnny, that means everything's fine. But if you do something to upset me, then I'm going to say JX6 or something like that. I'm going to use your full name, and then you're going to know that I'm upset with you. So I think we should practice.
I do struggle reading the room. How do you suggest we practice?
Well, that's easy. Go ahead and tell me something nice, and then I'm going to show you how I react, and then try to think of something that might upset me or be offensive to me, and then I'll show you how I respond to that.
Okay, gotcha. Your editing is getting better, and your hard work is paying off.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. That's super nice of you. Now let's try the other way. Try to get me riled up.
Okay, I will give it a try. I noticed that you have been on YouTube for almost 9 years. Most people have a silver play button by now, and you are still working on half of one. Are you just slower than other YouTubers or what?
Listen here, JX6, you need to watch what's coming out of your robot hole, or I'm going to go ahead and reboot you back to factory settings.
Alright, I think I can read the room now. That was a fun lesson.
That was probably fun for you, but there is one last thing. I really don't like being interrupted, so if you could, just let me finish my
I would
sentence.
never interrupt you.
Dang it. Alright, Johnny, we are making an awesome bowl here. I'm going to go ahead and use this detailer right now to go ahead and put some chamfers on the edge of this, and it's about time to start sanding it.
What kind of dust collection do you use on your lathe?
Great question, Johnny. I use this little contraption here from Rockler, and then I have a hose from Home Depot. I got the Onada Low Pro. It is awesome. It keeps all the dirt from going into your shop vac and clogging up your filter. I actually put a remote control on it too. Works pretty well, and you're not having to change your filters all the time with that Low Pro. There you go. Check it out. I'm going to sand this thing up to 1200. I'm going to start with 120 grit dry, go up to 400 dry, and then go all the way to 1200 wet. And then this is going to be the first chance we get to see what it looks like. I got denatured alcohol. It's going to take all that haze out of there. Look at how cool this thing. This is an exciting spot right now because we get to see what it's going to look like. And then that haze is going to come back. We're going to go ahead and use Yorkshire grit microfine. If it has any kind of clear in it, as this one does, I'll go ahead and use Yorkshire grit microfine. If not, I just use the Yorkshire grit original, and it is good. You just rub it in there, get it worked in, and then get all the excess off, and then you get it pretty good. And then you're still gonna have to buff it after this. As a matter of fact, this thing is not big enough for my buffing wheels to go into inside of it, so I go ahead and I do the Triple E, the White Diamond, and the Carnauba wax on different buffing wheels for the drill, and I get the inside of it done. And you can tell how cool this thing is going to look. We have to put this thing back in the coal jaws. This is the EasyWood Tools chuck and all the accessories to it. It is super fast. You got to put it back around in there because we're going to clean the bottom of this off where I had the mortise in there. We're going to clean it off, sand it, just like we did everything else. We're going to go ahead and sand it up to 1200. We're going to use the Yorkshire grit, and then we're going to get it ready for the buffing wheels on the lathe. Just a tip here for the buffing wheels, go ahead and knock the excess off. I use a chisel, but if you let it get built up on there, you're just going to be scratching your work surface. So I go ahead and take it off of there and then recompound it, and then go ahead and buff this thing to where it looks like glass.
Jake, that bowl is beautiful.
Thank you, Johnny. How'd you like being back on the show?
I had lots of fun and learned a lot about turning.
Well, I'm glad you have fun, and I do enjoy making this kind of video, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. And if you want to see the first time that Johnny ever joined me on the show, go over here and join me on this next video. We'll see you over there. Bye!